Semifinals
Yeah.
of the CvC Major. I'm joined
Hi.
with Noto.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Casting without actually streaming for the first time in years.
I can't get in that. What is the extra?
What?
What is?
What?
I'm not
Okay,
hearing
just
the DC notifications, but I can see him moving around.
that's because you have streamer That's because you have streamer mode on.
Okay.
OBS auto enable streamer mode. Just go to media, okay?
Yeah, go to media channel. Alright, here
Now,
we go.
so
Yeah. Do we need to
WEBA.
announce this?
I'll announce it. Yeah, in like
Thank you.
at every.
WEBA, one of the dark horses for this tournament. Most people probably didn't expect them to get this far at the beginning, but they've improved in sort of every game, and hopefully they give JFN a challenge here and maybe even win.
There. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, we will be getting into this game. And Jam coming on. Why are so many people in the party?
Oh my god! Wow! WEBA have a lot of members, dude. But yeah, I think JFN are probably the favourites for this game in most people's books, but I think there is a chance WEBA could win the map, maybe even win the series, if they play well.
I'm just... Alright, okay.
Alright.
JFN banned first. I randomized it.
Alright. Yep, so I suspect JFN will ban Sand. Wouldn't be surprised.
Sand is the per ban, and WEBA are actually a decent Sand team, so...
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
WEBA probably gonna go through with the Temple ban, because I haven't really seen WEBA on Temple.
I suspect WEBA are gonna ban Ali and ban Temple second. Because I think JFN are one of those Temple teams who are scary, but they're not too scary that you want to immediate ban it instead of your worst map.
Yeah,
Temple's your worst
I think
map,
we could also... I think we could actually see a carrier ban, because WEBA's carrier is like that. It's so weird. It's like, okay, ban carrier.
JFN ban carrier. Okay, that is the most unexpected thing I've ever seen. Okay.
Same.
Wow. Okay, I expect an Ali ban coming out now. I think that would be sensible. Ali or Temple's gonna come out now. That's really surprising.
Yeah, we're gonna see an instant sand pick right now.
Yeah,
I think from
guaranteed.
like WEBA know that they're a decent sand team. They will ban Cash actually.
Interesting. It is one of JFN's stronger maps. Makes sense, and apparently they did beat them on Ali in a scrim. So
yeah. Because JFN are never been that great at Ali. They've always kind of relied on Jam and me when I was in JFN.
And Jam as well.
Yeah. So we've still...
What?
These are OG picked.
No,
they think...
Alright.
That actually makes sense, because I feel like JFN have played way more Sand recently, because we scrimmed them on Sand, like, a couple of times. They scrimmed WEBA on Sand, I believe, once, and I also think... did they scrim C9 on it as well?
I don't know. They might have, but not when I was there.
So anyways, JFN's been seeing a lot of Sand recently, and we will see Alleyway Map 3.
I think Overgrown is one of those maps of JFN. They either sort of come out and they seem to wipe you, or they seem to come out and sort of be...
Yeah, so 3 maps, decent for both teams.
I love doing Temple.
I hate doing Temple because it's a terrible map.
No, I love criticizing Temple mistakes. It's like, it's just heaven.
What?
Overwatch just announced Uprisings during again.
Okay, yeah, I know. I know about that. Alright, so we will see people leave the party.
Oh, it's a miracle.
Suki's here. The exception thing is, though, I've been coaching WEBA a little bit with strats, like...
Oh, so, I'm their buddy, man. So, like...
I'm Team Impulse's buddy, but I've been helping WEBA with stream strats. And I've been just screaming at Suki for years to just buy armor, but she still doesn't buy armor in pistol rounds, or anywhere for that matter. They just think it's a waste of money. And that's my big criticism of Suki, is that they would be 10 trillion times better at CvC if they bought armor. So, we will be getting into this,
Yep. So yeah, it should be pretty brilliant.
Alright. Oh yeah, right.
Yeah. PDC screenshots. That's a really nice system, actually. It's really quick if people do it properly.
Oh, Jeff and I already did it in advance. Ben, Jam, Carl, and Jam.
Yeah.
Ben, Carl, and Jam. Look, Jeff and Ray.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is actually a fairly strong lineup, I'd say.
It is, yeah. I wonder if we'll see Ben doing his classic baiting here, because he does it often.
The issue, I think, for a lot of it is that Ben is kind of known for... Honestly, I just don't think Ben is all that, like, high level of a player in a lot of instances, because Ben, his aim is really solid. The issue has just classically been... It's just... He plays so... just not intelligently a lot of times.
He plays quite nonchalantly. He just does what he wants in a silly style and laughs, which is, I mean, it's both a nice player to have. So he's really good for team morale and stuff, but he's also
that is. Need one more. Need one more.
Need brain. Don't call me Valent. Oh yeah. So funny thing about WEBA. I was in a call once mid-scrim, and Newsel literally calls Phoenix Valence. You might have known him for like 2 years, but in a voice call, he goes nice Valence.
Okay, we need a game referee in the call.
Alright, I think it's time to do predictions now. No, so well, we got a minute. What's your predictions?
Jeez. My prediction, honestly, I'm gonna go for the WEBA. I'm actually gonna go for a WEBA 2-1 here. And
that's what I was
you may think I'm drunk.
That is what I was gonna say as well, actually.
Majorly have issues. The major thing, I think, with did they send you it? Because they did not send me Brandon's.
Send you who?
Brandon's.
I don't have it.
No, he did give it to me.
Phoenix has computer issues, so he's restarting. Okay,
yeah,
5 minutes.
So yeah, basically, thing about WEBA that I think that they've been doing really good is a couple things. Yeah. They've been practicing to death. They've gotten help in a lot of areas. Like you and me have been like helping them with strats a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, me and so like they've been getting help with strats a lot. So now the strat calling is significantly better, and yeah, that's a major factor, as well as I think in general WEBA's aim has just gotten better.
Yeah, many of their players have improved.
They've had higher level competition to play against based on their scrims, and because of that, their players have had like just gone significantly better. Yeah, whereas JFN, I think JFN have actually kind of stagnated. They still have the 8 stars, but like you said, Ben plays really nonchalantly in a lot of his CvC playstyle, and it's I think people have like criticized him before in the past.
I mean, like I really love Ben. I think he's a great guy, and I think he's sort of. But the amount of times I've seen him die at full damage, honestly, has to be a meme. I feel like every game I played with Ben, he either dies of full damage on Overgrown, he dies of it on Atomic from Rafters. I feel like it's all the time. But yeah.
Alright, Brandon, give it to me. I have to remove Phil from the list. Anyway, so yeah, I think we're actually going to see a WEBA 2-1. I think these map picks favor WEBA tremendously. Yeah, So I think WEBA have improved tremendously, whereas JFN have kind of stagnated. They really aren't on all that much for team practice, and honestly, Ace are both consistent. We're casting. Yeah, so I think a lot, like JFN, Ace is now consistently beating them, whereas in our actual match, we barely did.
Yeah, I think the other thing on WEBA is they're probably the most active team. I think they play so much more than others, especially people like Brandon and who else? Suki, Axins, people like that. They seem to be playing daily, and that's
ZX
obviously a
is
big
playing
advantage.
daily as a lot. Like there are those players that you can see the improvement coming through. Like Brandon, ZX on Ace. Those are like there's so many instances of where players have gone significantly better just by like playing the game a lot more and practicing a lot more. And
Yeah,
I
by
think
being
it's
my
a key
man.
factor. I think it's a key factor of how WEBA have gotten so much better than they were like 3 weeks ago.
I think they also had some nifty recruitment in some players. Like they got people like Corp in there, and so they have had some very nifty recruitment, and they obviously have quite a lot of old players who have played the game for a long time anyway.
Whereas flipping over onto the side of JFN, I think JFN's definite strength is just their experience in a lot of areas. Is that JFN is a team that, from what I've played with them, doesn't really tilt. They are ready they're ready to like basically go through anything. It's the longest running standing CvC team for a reason. It was the first CvC team, and really there's the whole reasoning behind that.
I'd say the main reason is probably Domo.
Yeah,
He's always
Domo
in the team. And I guess the other reason as well is if you win a lot, then you're obviously, if you're consistently winning tournaments, then you're obviously going to disband a lot less because you're winning, and winning's good.
Whereas they, for the most part, have actually now, in terms of the players, stagnated just because a lot of players have kind of stopped playing the game, and Carl and Ginger are and Five now.
Thunder.
Yeah. So like
they do. I mean, yeah, but they did get quite a ton of good recruitments in the last two tournaments. I think Carl and Blue are very good recruitments, very solid. So yeah,
as well as with the return of Five.
I think it's going to be a very, very interesting game. And I always say that, and it's a 14-0.
Despite
so it's
the curse right now. Of interesting game.
So Domo is a wizard. He's like can throw it on and throws on. He's literally Gandalf.
Yeah. Yep. Alright, so Temple Alley or not Temple Alley, Temple OG Alley, yeah. Mouthful. What do you think of it?
Temple OG Alley. I think Alley's going to be interesting because I know WEBA are quite confident in their abilities on it, but I know Phoenix dislikes it. I think Temple, to be honest, I've seen it getting quite often more T-sided. I don't know if that's just C9, but we seem to be getting a ton of T rounds on Temple. So it's going to be interesting to see if anyone has a stunning side.
Whereas for Ace, we've gotten significantly better at CT rounds, just because I think as many criticisms as I could delve into on C9's Temple, I'm not going to because we're playing tomorrow, and I do not want to give that away. I think in general, Temple has it's kind of shifted because teams have learned how to play the T side in terms of how you defend B. You don't just like all stay on the site. You don't just all play open towards elbow.
Can you get the screenshot from Phoenix?
No. Discord things low. Okay, yeah, we're good. Go.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, let's go then.
So now.
It's Temple.
Temple.
Are you P leader?
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Temple, have to not click the random, Temple. There.
Okay, I think that's enough, Moto. Yeah, I think the pistol's going to be very key here. Very key.
Yeah. Yeah, and the question is, JFN, historically, I'm the only person, JFN and, like, historically just never actually learned the temple nades, and I think it's actually a major downgrade, is because even though players have learned how to dodge the through-the-roof nades, it's still, if you get your comms right, you can shut down a round in one right click.
Yeah,
If
and,
you just-
and also it's the threat of sort of, even if you hit them with just 4 hearts, that's massive at that range.
Yeah, like,
So anyway,
so,
T-side start for WEBA. Obviously going to be a B rush. I'd like to see a bridge lurk though. I think that's quite critical. Phoenix is spawn. Oh, that's not.
Yeah, indeed he is. Yeah. That's not a great thing. At the same time, we will see a lot of pistol battles straight up.
Oh, that nade might be. No.
No, it hits the box. WEBA mess up the mid plant slightly. What a nade though from mid. That almost just killed 4.
As well.
3 on 5. See, Phoenix does get 2, but he gets 4 nades thrown at him. It's really not going great for WEBA. Usul in a 1 on 3.
Yeah, so I think what went wrong there, partially it was Phoenix being AFK. They got the bomb plant, which is good enough. They did overface a little in the middle, but I think that was just a good retake. NGM's frag on Criminal Cop on the flank was very, very important. That was probably the most important part of the whole round.
Admittedly, I think in this meta, flanking on Temple is nowhere near as good as it used to be, because people are ready for it. People are super aware of it, as well as bridge isn't even that favorable of an angle for you flanking, compared to something like where you just 5 mid. Useful though with an AK, we are seeing the force buy from WEBA, but that force buy is not going to result in much. 2 on 5, keep popping grand.
Maybe Colt can do some damage. I think the other thing is Temple is used to be able to flank on the T side, but that's been a lot more aware as well. So yeah, I think it's become, people have become a lot more aware of the flanks. But yeah,
there still is though always the potential to just make a great play. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, this is pretty much unwinnable for Brandon. I think he should probably just go and spawn here and try and get some eco thrags.
Especially given the force buy and no bomb plant, it means that they won't be able to rebuy into this, especially when Ben gets that headshot on Brandon towards under. So now 2-0, and because they force bought last round and got no kills, no bomb plant, it's actually going to be really crappy economy for WEBA right now. They're going to be looking to save this one.
I'd like to see some sort of under push or something. They shouldn't be rushing B on E. No, force again. Okay, guns. Yeah, they managed to get a force out. We're getting sliced.
But Ben on the site, he's going to get a double body shot kill.
Yeah.
Suki is going to be flanking bridge with that AK and no armor. But they're going to be missing shots, and Carl is ready. Because Suki told me they never buy armor.
Are you sure that was real? Not a joke.
Well, confirmed they don't do it in pistol rounds, and then I asked about like other rounds, and they said they don't
buy
either.
armor in pistol rounds.
Suki doesn't.
Oh, Suki. Okay. I was thinking the whole team's doing that. How are they here, man?
Yeah, no, Suki doesn't, and Suki doesn't buy armor, period. Oh.
Yep, okay, so that's sort of not a brilliant start here for WEBA. I don't know I think what they need to do is they need to utilise some smokes. They can't just run out dry and run into pre-fires. They need to try something with smokes.
I find it interesting that C9 AGL is saying this, but whatever. Okay. But yeah, WEBA this time are just going to be going for some sort of default. We will see Brandon, he's AFK in spawn, drop the bomb.
Yeah, it's not been positive. They had Phoenix AFK at the start of 1 round. Brandon's been AFK for 2 now with the bomb. Nice pick there from Suki though. At
the same time, Koff gets sniped through it, Suki and Phoenix get done now.
Sorry, I need to concentrate on specking here. It's really hard to spec because it's just through walls. and apparently my podcast.
Yeah, 1.4.3, the ESP is weird.
It's not working
like,
for me right now. So.
It was working for me when I tested it, but then it stopped working. Which is
Okay.
kind of weird. So now, Yusel, Brandon, they're in a 2-on-4. They have the bomb at the very least, but they have 60 seconds left. And Jam is in an incredible spot to get sniper picks right now.
And info as well. Do take
But
down
Yusel,
the bridge. It's plausible here. The one they do.
which they do, but Ben with the really nice nade trade frag.
30 HP. Probably won't have armor since he was AFK.
Jam though on the flank. Brandon's ready for it, but Jam hits that shot.
Yeah, I mean, good work there from Jam, but unfortunate that Brandon was AFK there, because if he had armor, that might have been more promising. He might have been able to make some more aggro plays. Yeah, I hope to see a better play out of WEBA here. I'd like to see a B rush with smokes and a nice bridge lurk. Please throw some smokes. No, okay, they're playing for default again. Hopefully they can get a pick like they did last time.
But this time around, Phoenix, I think, has relegated, no, sorry, I saw a deagle in his hand. Phoenix, yeah, he's relegated to the deagle, so the economy is definitely not great for WEBA right now. Jam is, I believe, towards mid this time around. Where is Jam with that? No, he ditched the sniper for the AK.
Under push here from WEBA.
He's up position to shut this down right now. Let's see if they check it. They do check it, and Brandon with a really nice shot. Phoenix on 0 HP.
Drops the bomb on the stairs. Ben with a pre-fire takes him down. Suki gonna get flanked.
And now it's a 1-on-4 for Yusel.
Yeah.
And Carl will gun him down.
Once they got jammed there, they should have fell back all the way and then pushed out mid doors or something. Made a play like that. It was a nice attempt. It's nice to see something different, but I do think they should go to a B rush with smokes.
The issue right there with Jam, though, was as soon as they get the pick, they needed to realize that Jam wouldn't be making that play for no reason. He's a really smart player, and for the most part, he would more than likely, he wouldn't make that play if he didn't have team support on B, and we saw the Molotovs come instantly the second Jam got picked, and so they really shouldn't have tried to force those. Just played Yusel with a nice shot onto Jam.
Rush B late and they've got 3 picks. Look, you rush B and it works. I mean, it is boring at times. That's a lovely nade on Ben. Domo 20 HP, Ben 75. Phoenix safe for the sniper. By the
Cop
way,
will get taken out by fall damage. Suki's also 0 HP. Yusel is 0 HP. And
that's why he had
Ben in a 1-on-4.
Yep, stuck on bridge. Now this is where Ben's trying to make a suitable play, but he's taking so long making it that he's going to have literally 10 seconds to defuse the bomb. Nice kill on Yusel, as he said.
So Suki is 0 HP, but Brandon, that doesn't matter when he hits that sniper shot onto Ben.
I don't know exactly what Ben was doing there, because there's 18 seconds left. You don't want to be shooting anyone near middle. You need to be going towards the site. And I know it's nigh on impossible, but it'd be better to see someone try and make a nigh impossible thing slightly possible rather than completely impossible. Not awful for WEBA. Did get around. Hopefully they win this pistol.
However, in this current meta, usually you want to be winning there. He's a smoke actually hits for JFN. Most teams, for the most part, other than AC, miss that smoke all the time. Jam with a nice nade onto Phoenix. Jam with a double. And I've been seeing this plant more recently. This plant to me really doesn't make sense because it's the issue with this kind of plant is that you're vulnerable from tons, whereas you can plant it from mid without it being diffusable without having it planted right there.
It's pretty much an impossible retake here. Suki taken down. Top left now 1 versus 4. 20 seconds.
He is 24 HP. He's towards tunnels. He's gonna peek out towards mid. But NJM is there. He's gonna take his head out.
Yeah. This is looking at the scoreboard. It's really interesting here because the players we were expecting to turn up haven't, and people like Ben and NGM have gone 10-2 and 9-1. So it's really interesting for JFN. Obviously, it's JFN's map pick, so I'd expect WEBA to do better on their own map.
WEBA force buying though. They all have deagles, SMGs, and shotguns. Suki with AK, no armor because Spectrum time.
Oh no.
No, and it's
on an eco, guys. Never. Middle, under, B tunnels. Jump out B tunnels. 5 later. push.
But Domo with the double. He ends the map at 7-1. 5 stats.
Yeah, but a bit disappointing, really. I mean, like, I expected WEBA to do better. They rushed B once and they won the round. If they used smokes and rushed B 3 times, they might have won 2 out of 3 and had a better chance. Yeah.
Alright, so...
Yeah, next map is... What map was it?
OG.
Yeah, much better chance of WEBA on this map. Probably dropping out their bottom focus. Looks like they are on the top. They won't drop Phoenix because he's the RGR.
Sent proof, but it wasn't a valid
Ginger
one.
being replaced with Jam. Car being replaced with 5. Define invalid, just so people know.
Did Sugi sub out?
No. Yeah, I mean, no one on WEBA did extremely bad. No one did extremely good. Do you have 1 for 5?
Yeah, I did.
Good.
Okay, we're good.
Alright, let's go then. OG. Yeah, so I hope to see a much better performance from WEBA. Even if they don't win, it's really impressive that they got to the semi, so I want to see them sort of have a real close semi. And
Yeah, so...
the first map wasn't, but let's...
Admittedly, Jam being subbed out for OG doesn't make all that much sense to me because
I agree. It's one of his
Jam
best
is
maps.
undisputedly the best OG player, I'd say. Just period.
Well,
Other than Zephy.
I don't know. I don't know how Jam's been playing on OG recently, but he used to be, and that's for sure. So I never should drop him out. Ginger is a brilliant B player on OG though. Noto, can you?
Yeah. Oh wait, I'm later.
Yeah.
Wait, okay. I'm smart. I keep on forgetting that later.
I know. I always do the same, man. I just walk around like, oh yeah, you can join a game now. Yeah. Obviously, and we're playing, I think, all the one-sided maps in a row. So, what's the next most one-sided? Carrier?
Nah.
What is it?
I'd say, honestly, probably Cash. Yeah, I'd say Cash, honestly.
What
Cash or
side of
Alley?
Cash? I think Ali's 50-50. Maybe Team
I think-
Cash? Maybe not. I guess it does depend on teams as well. But I think, yeah, they've done the 2 most one-sided anyway, so... Yeah. I expect WEBA to win this with a tight 7-5. This map.
Yes. So this is the map pick. JFN are kind of...
Looks like
So
a
this
big
time
player.
around, JFN are going to be playing a 2-2.
Is it a 2-1-2? Or...
Are they playing a Ben's just AFK in spawn? But it looks like it's going to be a WEBA.
Ginger split car and Gem at window. Should take down
Ginger
here.
car towards
Nice.
is going to get
Take
picked
it
down by Brandon.
And Gem at window should get taken down eventually.
Though Suki pushing forward with no armor, not a smart idea.
Coming in
Ben
tunnels.
will take down Yusel. Ben on 9 HP though.
5 from tunnel should take down Pito with a ton of bullets. Ben.
Pito in a
played
1-on-3.
well. Pito in a 1-on-3.
Is going to get taken down by shot.
That's sort of a
Oh wait.
temple repetition, actually. They got 2 frags on the pistol again. They got the bomb down. Now, I sincerely hope they don't force buy right now. Deagle's full armor. Try and do some damage, but don't force buy.
Honestly, I don't think when you do a Deagle buy, you should buy Kevlar just to helmet. Because honestly,
if you get the bomb down, it allows you to bunny with it.
but if you get into the range where it's like actually body armor is effective, you're dead anyways because you're facing a full automatic gun
Not necessarily.
with the Deagle. But we will see SMG coming out for one player onto Pito. Deagle,
takes 2 down. 5 stuck on site. But they put
9 HP, but NGM.
SMG kills and a 3 upgrade to an AK. That's beautiful from NGM. But yeah, interesting round. Didn't get the bomb down. And I don't think this is the most brilliant strategy from WEBA, trying to win. Because I say they both got equally talented players. I mean, but for them to do a 4-spot like that, they're relying on someone like Brandon to get 3 kills. Because they got less by
Especially when they got picked early and none of them bought otherwise.
It was interesting. Maybe they're doing like a 1-person buy strat. Ginger backside on B is a 1-shot to an AK, and GM in window. It is a 4v5. Ben has got stuck, so that is quite a key moment here.
As well as Ben being crucial to their mid player, we're just seeing a 2-2 setup. However, in this case, I'd say they want to go A, except when Jam just shuts them down.
They added Jam back for Domo.
Oh.
Alright, Suki does take 1 down. 2 versus 3 situation.
Suki, though, on half HP, tries to flick onto 5. It's not happening.
Taking down tunnels and Jam on 1 heart.
And Jam, you gotta shut this man down. He's a very strong OG player, and honestly,
I mean, maybe they should have looked at who disconnected and abused mid controller.
Alright, let's move on.
well, in general, a 2-1-2, just based on the fact that 2-1-2 and OG is garbage, but
I agree, but
2-1-2 and OG is pure garbage. You want to play a 3-2, but this time around, JFN are playing like hell.
5 pushes Cat, takes down 1, doesn't take down, takes down both. 5 on 10 HP. 2 CT stuck towards Cat, so this is a winnable situation for the Ts. 5 is low.
Not unless Ben is towards CT. Ben in a great direction of Ben's towards Cat. Sorry,
Cat, full HP.
I thought it was CT.
Yeah.
My bad. Anyway, Pito crossing, but on 13 HP. He's gonna take that fight with Ben. I think he dinks him actually. Yeah, Ben.
Yeah, Ben 15 HP. Now this is a slightly winnable situation. Brandon does need to win the aim duel on the guy flanking long.
Pito though gets sniped by NGM.
Sniped by NGM. Now
NGM is towards spawn and Brandon in no real position to do much. And he has to take down NGM here. NGM, if anything, is probably going to switch to the pistol, which he does, but Ben is there to get the
Ben
trade.
did let NGM die there, unfortunately, but he did kill him in the end. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It almost feels like WEBA are a bit disjointed. They're sort of pushing long, but they're pushing long a little later than Cat. So
Alright, let's move out.
Yeah, so this time around they're going to be just spamming the cross, hoping to hit some sort of something.
yeah.
But Ginger is going to be solo anchoring B, and NGM is just playing towards middle. We're seeing a 3-1-1, but NGM gets one, and now Ginger's totally isolated on the B bomb
He
site.
isolated in window. Shouldn't have taken down, they know where he is. Does kill you.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Shouldn't have got the kill, but really good aim.
And
Still alive,
actually, based on Ginger, Jam just got another kill, so it's now 1-on-2 after Jam takes down Suki. Brandon, 1-on-2. He's gonna take down Ben, but Jam.
He really took down Jam as well. Well played for Jam, 8-2. And it is. I bet you they win this round and copy Temple right now. They're gonna win this round.
But now JFN looking incredibly strong to go towards the finals of the CvC Major.
Yep.
Hoping to three-peat, albeit most people don't think that is going to happen. They're never a team you can let go. And now, so WEBA all towards tunnels. No info in any other area. They will see a smoke Cat long range, but that won't really give them much.
No.
They will smoke off lower.
All going out lower right now. Maybe they catch off the Cat push, but they won't. So one of the few rounds JFN don't push Cat. They run into it for
5 will spot out, gets kicked down instantly. Jam gets mentioned by Yuzel.
And Ben is taken down as well. So maybe this is the trick for WEBA. Maybe they need to play as a 5-man squad and just take aim kills. Maybe that is how they're going to win this game.
And that is a great entry from Yuzel, but he will get taken out by Ginger towards Cat. Ginger with the AK.
Was it Ginger or Yusul at this time? And Jim
I was Yuzel.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, it was Ginger. It was Ginger. My
And
bad.
Ginger won the fight somehow. Yeah, NGM.
So NGM,
10 HP. If he wins this, yeah.
Win.
but
Beautiful,
Suki,
good round there.
not gonna let that happen. So,
round
good
again,
half.
critical.
And this is the critical part where we'll see how WEBA play their CT side, because JFN, who's calling for them right now, would you say? I'd say Ginger, probably.
I'd agree. Ginger or NGM? Because I know
NGM, though, is just not vocal enough, I'd say, for the most part, to be calling.
I know he's IGL'd a bit in the past.
This
5-man rush middle. Is it going to be a 5-man cat? Yes, it is. 5-man cat here from JFN. Need really good nades here from WEBA because they've only got 2 people there. Do spot it, and they leave it. Now they're playing retake, so this is interesting. But Yusuf should get taken down, and he does.
Yeah, you're still getting caught out. Not a situation you want to happen, especially when NGM gets this double entry.
Yeah.
It's gonna have 3-on-5 retake. WEBA, their hopes and dreams lie on this.
Yep. Suki on cat. I hope he can get some work done. I sincerely hope she brought armor.
No, they didn't. They got triple body tagged. They wouldn't have beyond 40 otherwise.
Phoenix in a
Yeah,
1 versus 5, 54 HP. Please don't get
Captain of
knifed.
WEBA,
Got
but
knifed.
it's not happening.
Didn't get knifed. Yeah, I mean, NGM is turning up, Jam is turning up, Ben is turning up. And that's what JFN are. They're one of those teams that they can have just like 2 players turn up, they can sort of just sort of storm through a game.
Let's move out.
But now 6-1. Match point, series point, semi-final point for JFN. WEBA have stacked A.
And no CT's cross B, and they didn't smoke cross. So just literally told them where they're going. Full cat rush, Eagles.
This 5-on, but 5 is there to take down Useful 5 with a double. 5 dropped to 1 HP, but Jam now, yeah, with a double.
1 versus 5 situation, and that's the game. I should never
7.
say a game's going to be interesting ever again.
Didn't you learn that like last year?
I learnt it like 12 years. I feel like every time it's like, oh, it should be an interesting game. It's a 14-2. This is why I don't stream much, man. Whenever I stream or cast a game, it's terrible.
But yeah, me and Joey, we thank you for watching the game. We hope you enjoyed it. Tune in tomorrow to watch Ace versus the Cloud9 boys. Me and Joey are going to be facing off each other. I don't know what else to say.
Anyway.